Hello everyone, it's Love here, and yes, another outrageous robbery deck, but this one goes so over the top you will love it, because we can copy it with Chandra, and we can copy it again with Twinferno, and you will say, oh, it will happen this video, alright, be prepared, and it's so epic because you can mill like 20-30 cards easily with this, and you can do it at the end step, which for some reason I messed up. I thought it's a sorcerer during the video, so don't get mad at me, and you can mill all of those cards, and you will see the most insane games ever, alright? I will be playing with over 20 cards in my hand out of my opponent's deck. It will be cool. And one of the reasons for it is Big Score and Corvord and the Noble Thief and Celestus. All of those give you extra mana, and every single treasure will become 2 or 3 cards, because that's how insanely we scale, man. So the deck is absolutely cool. So without further ado, let's go into games, and I think you will enjoy this one. And if you don't want to miss those cool videos every day with new robbery interpretation, don't forget to subscribe, it really helps me out, thanks. Alright guys, we're going first. Our hand is decent, I kinda like it. It's good that we have double black thanks to the Vents. And with Big Score and Devious cover up, we should be safe for a while. We'll see. Oh, mono black, most likely. It seems to be very aggressive version, so Brotherhood Sand might be honestly just a win instantly. We'll see. It's good that Brotherhood Sand comes before Sorin, so maybe you have like Fulian. But really? Really bad? Alright, that will be a little bit annoying. Let's see how many bats they can chain, because the moment they stop batting us, we should absolutely win this, right? Yeah, that wasn't the hardest choice. Still, this doesn't descend, so that's fine. Well, instead of being the best turn, it's one of the awkward turns. But I mean, in 2 turns, Deadly Cover-Up comes into the battlefield, so I wonder what he will do. But this bat really saved him. If he played anything else, the board would be clear. And you know, the bat gonna bat. Honk. Alright, let's see. Our opponent has some pickle, because right now he didn't scale his board at all. He played basically 2 1-1s, and he needs to win by turn 5. Oh, they have blue. Alright, that changes a lot. That means they can counterspell our sweeper. So it is possible that they will just counter it. Alright, that changes a lot. That's not perfect for us. This is not perfect for us. We need to keep playing big spells, so we force a counter spell. It is possible they have at most like 1. And this has enough time to trigger, right? Because Big Score is instant, but we don't mind if it's instant or not. Alright, we don't draw cards here. However, so they prepared for the Big Score. When we would draw them, those cards, he wanted to play it. And that's weird, because he is playing into the board, right? So that suggests he has a counter spell. I think he has it. So we need to be smart about our stuff. Huh? What happens now? Alright. So I'm pretty sure he has made this appear, and this is why he's playing so passively. And I want to keep those treasures. They will also help us cast the stuff, right? That we steal. Yeah, you may play those cards, but you cannot use any mana. So for example, for blue cards, we need the treasures. For the black cards, we can use our mana. I should tap differently, of course. Not a big difference, but he doesn't know about it. And right now we have multiple targets. Invasion of Amonkhet, sure. To be fair, Celestus can be insanely good, but I still think we have to sacrifice it. I'm sorry. A cut down, sure. And on this turn he tapped out. So, bro, what's the strategy? Like right now we are getting everything, right? And they didn't even flip Amon Head. I would save Sorin if I could, but you know, we can't.
Know that I will not abandon my quest.
Alright, and now he stopped. So even if he has a counter spell, it doesn't matter anymore. He may play those cards this turn. Alright. We play a land. That's so cool. Let's not get hit by Tapper today. We deadly cover up. I think we go with the evidence version. We will get something. Oh, Robber. No, I just realized. Let's get those. And let's see. I think it might be like Shelly or something, but we'll see. So, Bat is super annoying. Bat is like absolutely annoying, but Shelly is just stronger, right? We can mitigate the first show that. I think I much rather deal with the Bat. Alright. Those are strong cards. Like we can always kill the Bat, right? Alright, so the tempo version. Oh, the Siren, so that's pure like Dimir tempo. Alright. And that was the make disappear he was trying to, you know, use. And he doesn't have remover, right? I think I want to be annoying. We don't get the geeks, so that's a big deal. However, I really don't like the boat. I don't have a good answer for it. So, you know, that was a decent turn. We need to get big score into some big spells like Chandra. Make disappear might be annoying, but, you know, we'll get there. We will get there. So this will be go for the throated. I mean, we do it now. And just to make sure the taps are okay, we go like this. I still want some mana. When I hit that one of the 3 robbers, I want as much mana as possible. And the life gain is nice. At least for this turn. We will keep Mirexing him. One of the reasons we can play such a passive deck with no win cons is that we have Mirex. Alright. 1. And he wants to use the 2. Alright. So he will get it. He will get it. He will also get the boat at some point. You can use Brotherhood's End to kill the boat because it's an artifact, but you know. I mean, we can kill the board, I guess. Oh, that's awkward, isn't it? It's very awkward. So I can clear the board fully, but then he gets the boat and he can use Mirex to activate those. A little bit rough. If he flips, he gets the bat, right? That's the idea. I think I need to go like this, right? Yeah. Okay, good. This is how we wanted to play it. So I can Chandra, and I need to -5, right? Because this will flip. That's annoying. That is super annoying. And I also need to burn treasures. Alright, we need to think. This is super important. So I could play Chandra. If this is a land and this is a land, this will be a 2/4, but I don't think it will be like this. So this will... Yeah, I think we need to attack. Oh, this will be so awkward. Let's see if he blocks. He gets a very good card. It's super fishy. Alright, alright. So I can sweep the board. And honestly, it's not bad. If I sweep the board, he has only 1 card that will get cycled. And the boat. Then we play Chandra. We plus, and even if he schooners, like we can get exile effect probably. I think this is kinda okay. It hurts me to burn treasures, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, and let's exile something cool. We cannot avoid this. And Ledger Shredder is such a powerful card. Man, maybe it could be Chandra, but man, taking this risk was too much. I don't think it was great. Is he? No, no Schooner in the graveyard. I would just extract it if I could. So we have Chandra. I definitely don't want to deal with Bad this game anymore. Like, they're super annoying right now. And they can hit Chandra. Alright. Yeah, they can play both if they hit a land. That would be harsh. So my plan is to plus Chandra and keep exiling stuff, so then when I get double value, I should be okay. And we also have Brotherhood's End, right? This hits Planeswalkers, but she has so much loyalty. Alright. 3-6. Can we do everything? We can. You know what? I think that's the play. So, we destroy artifact, that means we need to sacrifice this. We're not getting hit by the stopper, right? And let's take the blue mana first. Like, what are the chances he gets... Yep, you can activate it. It will still be artifact. It will be a creature. He's trying it. So it will be a creature artifact, but it's still an artifact, you know? And this is our last card, and oh boy, it's a good card.
Light up the darkness.
And a little bit of face damage. Alright, clear board, Chandra, and so far he didn't have a single Planeswalker removal in the whole deck. So he really shouldn't be able to answer her. Alright, not an answer. And he's using Mirrex probably, right? The point is that Chandra can keep +1ing. Yeah, you can use it. I would love it. Then I would -1. Alright, let's go with it. And we should start hitting our good stuff. Moment. Well, that was insanely underwhelming. We have one more chance. Let's go with this. I like Celestus, don't get me wrong, but we probably need something better. I mean, this has double strike, but it probably won't do a much difference. I guess we can try to protect Chandra with the other one, right? I will probably hit a land, but I still need to, you know. I tell you, man, like a freaking clock. Well, that's not perfect. Man, we have 3 robberies there. Alright. I can still cast it on the next turn. So we need to protect Chandra valiantly. Don't touch Chandra, alright? She's staying there for the rest of the game. Yeah, that's what they thought. And even if they remove... Man, I'm whiffing hard with everything. I'm pretty sure this tap was also not necessary, right? Yep, just 1 red was needed. Man, those taps are brutal. We still get another chance with the Chandra, so I think we should be okay. But man, it's definitely not going how we wanted it to go. Alright, this is the turn, guys. This is the turn. We draw robbery, we go crazy. Alright, I told you. Alright. Well then. Well then, prepare for some epicness. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh my god, look at this stuff! I've never seen so many robberies. Alright, so we have 2, 3, 6, 7. We go for 7. And it will be epic. Yep, 21 cards stolen. It's nearly whole of his library, man. Well, I will have 21 cards for the next turn. I think I should be fine. It's also something he cannot counter. He can counter 2 of those at the best. If he has the perfect card make disappear, he can casualty and target 2 different copies. And oh boy, and I tested it on Sparky, alright? It copies with the X. Like, look at this. Oh, it's getting glorious. The best part, it's the exiled cards, alright? It's not your hand. That means you aren't even discarding at the end step. Well, that's what the deck does, alright? That was my wildest dream that this happens. Oh, it's so perfect. Chandra, you did your job. You did your job. And this is our opponent's deck, by the way. We have 21 cards in the hand right now. So our opponent is playing against his own deck, but I have 21 cards and he has 1. So yeah. Alright, he's going all in. We need to... Man, he has so much removal. Oh my god, this will be so good. Man, I didn't think we'll go for 21 on this game. So he wants to cycle cards. Chandra will die, but I think she did a pretty good job this game. And we will never miss a land drop anymore. Man, I miss playing games like this. You don't know it, but I was playing Lich Mastery deck. I think one of the videos is still on the channel. And the idea for the deck was that you draw your whole library and then you just play like this. It was so epic. And I always had trouble closing the game. So yeah, I had 1 card that closes the game. So no, the usual stuff. Alright, Siren. Man, his deck is pretty cool. Like, he doesn't even want. So we would play double Siren and double Schooner, right? So then we have board advantage and he cannot attack into us. And, well, that was the game, wasn't it? Alright, opponent goes first. Alright, I think it's acceptable hand. Not the best. But we will get there. I should play probably the other land. But it shouldn't make a huge difference. This can be a flash creature. And I don't want to get hit by Mastermind or Malcolm. So I prefer to go for the throat and then I will keep playing Surveillance from there. You know, in this deck, flooding doesn't hurt you as much as with the other decks, so that's pretty good. I still don't want to, you know, aim for being flooded, so let's get rid of it. Like, we will draw those lands. We have 3 next turns covered already. And there's a lot of control. Well, alright. That's not perfect. If he -2... not sure if he remembers about this little guy. Because I do. I certainly do. Bro, like, if that's how you want to play it, we will go for it. Huh. I mean, this gets rid of all the Jaces in the deck. It feels like a pure control. We are so far from using second Murex. I will risk it. Like, I have a lot of removal. This is a nice card, man. And every turn we keep developing the lands. That's super important part. Yep. Moment he misses single land, he's super behind. I mean, like, super behind. Not tapped. We want to play it when we can evidence, that's for sure. So we go Celestus right now. You know what? I'm not risking a make disappear. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Now he needs a hard counter spell. Never mind. He doesn't need a hard counter spell. I need to, you know, remember the new tools. Right, it's Esper, but it's also Azorius, right? Honky honk. If I can get him tapped with Deadly Cover-Up, that would be insane. Because of the exile, we also don't have enough for evidence, so that's a pretty big deal. Alright, I think this is the play. We need to catch him off guard. He will use Mirex, right? Or something else. Well, let's make a stop. I'm learning. I always make this mistake, man. Every single time. It's such a big difference. Because when you show them your main play, now they know what cards to take. So one of them is a land, one isn't. Let's go for 4. I think we still have 2 others, right? So it should be okay. Like, we need to start getting some, free value. Well, if I could tutor cards, those wouldn't be the cards I tutored, right? That's what I will say. But still, it means we will hit our lands for a very, very long time. Very, very long time. Very long time. So, how can we play this? 1 Mirex and 2 mana. So we need 2 turns at least before we can double Mirex. I think we still go with Surveil. Our lands are better. I don't think I win the Mirex War, man. Evidence. Sweeper that makes every control scoop. That was quick. I need to, exile a little bit too much, unfortunately. Let's see. Let's see. Even if he counters it, he won't be able to use Mirex, and that's good enough. And Sweeper is generally not the card that he really wants to exile, And that might put some pressure onto him, because he knows that every time he counters a Sweeper, there's something else that won't be countered. And here it is, Jace. However, he's not... Like, it fuels our Deadly Cover-Up, right? Still 2 mana open. Probably not a coincidence. This is super important that we resolve this, so let's go for it. Well, I could go for Chandra. I could also go for Tweet. Wait. I could make sure that I resolve it. Then he will not have a win con. That's an interesting situation, because he still has the Emperor and Mirex. No, Mirex is a win con. It doesn't matter. So Chandra is the, the high roll play. But if this gets countered, I think he has another one, No More Lies. They probably play 4. So I think we have to play like this. I can still attack with defense, but I think he might have removal open. Alright. So we will have the first might, and that makes a big difference. The second target is Memory Deluge for extraction, but... Wow, alright. That's a main phase Memory Deluge. That's actually really good. Unfortunately, he will have so much control over the game that it will be a problem anyway. They did it because they messed the land and they want to keep developing, and that's fair. That's true. They need to. And we can just go on the onslaught because he's so behind. I think we can just keep double mighting every turn. Resolving Chandra is also nice, but we don't have good plays right now. So I think it's just double Mirex. I'm checking the mana, so 1, 3, 1, 3. So we can play a tap land right now, just to make sure. Yep, we still have the other one. So we can use this moment to keep the pressure. And right now, his counter spells won't matter because we are using Mirex. That's why we play so many of them. We want to overwhelm control over the long game. And that's a power honk material. Jace. 2 Jaces already. So if he plays 4, he's already drawing a bit more than normally. Sure. That's smart, but I think we can get over it. And he tapped Mirex, which is super great. We will use Go for the Throat on one of them. Oh, that was probably a mistake, right? I'm not sure, I didn't count the mana, that's really bad. 1, 2, yeah, only 2 Mirrex. We need to keep up the pressure. We can create so many creatures every turn that he probably won't be able to keep up. Like, this is a huge deal. Unfortunately, they have Sunfall, so at some point they will sweep the board and create a blocker. But this really taps them heavily. Yeah, we need to keep the Mirrex. Mirrex is better than the other plays, so we need to go with it. Of course, we do not respond to this. Man, they're digging. Probably for Jace. But they're already at 3 poison, possibly at 7 during their turn. So it will be so hard for them to use Mirrex, so we are defending by attacking, basically. And also we create so much pressure that his mana is super important. He has infinite plays right now. So only mana is the only constraint on his turn. And when he's starting to main phase removal, one after one, you know that he's in some trouble. That's why we don't... Like, if we stop playing mites and just play something he counters, we lose all the pressure. And the point is that those are instant speed creatures. And their most sweeps and removal and, you know, big plays are sorcery speed. Otherwise, he needs to trade card for card. I mean, even better because it's not a card, right? Still 2 mana. Annoying.
I'm home.
And this will be a samurai probably. Yep. Good deal for our opponent, unfortunately. I think I have to go for Chandra, but they will just get lost. This is rough, man. This is really rough. I can sweep the board, but that's not good for me. Chandra. We are playing around No More Lies. He needs a hard counter spell for 2 mana, which is basically negate. That's the only card that I think will work here. Hopefully he thinks about No More Lies, because I still need to tap the Mirrex mana. So I hope that's the... Yep, that's the play. And he actually did the right call. I will pay. It's worth it. And we can clear the board. Getting some advantage. She will get lost, so, you know, not perfect, but that's a lot of pressure. Is it Vance or Chrome? I mean, this is simply better. Let's not play worse lands if we can play ours. Alright, so again, he has a lot of things to answer during one turn, so I think it will be get lost into Sunfall, which means we will be able to deadly cover up twice possibly, once for Memory Deluge, second for Jace. Not sure if that will be the best play. I would prefer the robbery, but we need to draw it. I think we used 1, right? Yep. Only 1 during the game. And they didn't mill more, that's important. Oh. Oh, now I know how it hurts. Oh, it really hurts, man. Please don't extract my cool stuff. Fortunately, our true win con is exiled, so they cannot hit it. I think they will go with Chandra. Right? Yeah, Chandra. However, that means we can extract their tools, right? How many cards? 4 cards only. Well, so we have 2 ways to play it. Either we get rid of his win cons and Memory Deluge. Then he has little value. But this will cost us insane amount of mana. 5, 2, we can only make 1 Mirrex on top of it. Or we can 1, 2, nearly 3. Or we can 2 Mirrex. Alright, so I think it's worth it for this turn. Let's play the land. Not exactly what I had in mind with the deck, but something we will go with. We are losing basically 1 Mirrex token for those 2, and let's make sure that we are doing it right. And I can exile my good cards, so he cannot exile them. I will leave to Inferno. This is something he doesn't And this he will never exile. He might think we have more two Infernos than one. Alright. First, Memory Deluge. Go away. Go away. And now we can prepare. So, Emperor will be his only win con. Oh, he has the Robber. Fellow Robber Enjoyer. They also have Reef. Alright. Only removal. So that's basically the whole card advantage, right? I hope I exiled all of them. And now Jace. Oh, I didn't click this one. Please? Okay, thank you. Jace is probably the most scary thing because this threatens the game to be super short. Alright. I could go for Corvold, but then I cannot use the Might. We know they have answers, but we need to run them out of those. And he might reverse the game. We'll also use map tokens, so when we get a creature it helps us. I possibly could do it faster. I don't remember. Maybe I missed it. Why are you checking your graveyard? They have Takenuma already, so they're not getting, Emperor with this. Alright. Man, just two control mages trading extraction effects. Like, it's so wholesome. Like, we're having just good fun between each other. Like, exiling our own cards. And I tell you, I think they will go for Deadly Cover-Up, right? That's the only card. If they go for two Inferno, that would be amazing. Alright, that's still fine. I think we casted two of them. We extracted basically everything we wanted. And this is a sorcery speed. So they can answer one Might. And we can also start attacking with those. So all of the mana that we have will be useful. I think we're in this decent spot. After removing Memory Deluge, you can feel that their deck just does way less. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Triple Might. Go. And even though... Sure, that's a good card. Even though they have answers, they have all this pesky removal. I mean, do they have enough to beat 3 creatures a turn? And because we are so aggressive, he also has Mirex, but he can never use it because they cannot block. So only the aggressor gets the value. So if you are aggressive, you will force your opponent to defend, and his mites won't matter at all. And here we go. This is why we're playing so many Mirexes. And man, it's so fun because I exactly put so many Mirexes for this reason, because control matchup can be hard otherwise. And it's just working as a charm, man. And now we can make triple mites every single turn until end of the game. Oh man, they actually took it. They are going for the depopulate plan. Cool. And if they're going for the depopulate plan, it means that we need to repopulate the board. Bro? Oh, they want to sneak this one poison. What a meanie. I think we played some time before. Alright, and let's prepare this with. The problem for them is Go for the Throat is not useful at all. They need to tap heavily main phase, and they're still dead. I mean, if they didn't draw a land, well, that's a game. That's a game. We know their cards, and we know that there's nothing they can do. And this is exactly what our strategy revolved around. See? And this is how you beat control mages and their sneaky plays. Man, the Deadly Cover-Up is insane. It just destroys control, man. Alright, this one will be interesting. I will take it. We have Celestus. But it can go very wrong. We don't have mana for Brotherhood's End, even with Celestus, and if we use Mirex to play Celestus... Okay, never mind. Scrap that thought. So I have one red. What are the colors? It might be a control deck, so let's play this one first. Because we are not guaranteed to have Celestus in the board, and that would be our second black. Alright, a little bit too many Brotherhood's Ends. Are you a band control? Okay, hitting Celestus is insanely important. Let's see. If something bad happens to Celestus, no. Man, it's actually like band control. I'm impressed. Let's give our opponent some appreciation for his hard work. This is the card. And this is why we play so many Brotherhood Sands, and that's why we like Celestus so much. So, I could go big score on this one. He will use Mirrex, right? If we play this, he cannot use Mirrex. Huh. And we draw the first counter spell of the game. Let's roll the dice. I assume it will get countered, but that means he cannot get Mirrex. And if it doesn't get countered, oh boy, we have some good plays. Perfect. Good job, Sorin. You're the man.
Dire times call for dire
The point is that Mirrex doesn't really kill Sorin, and if they keep attacking Planeswalker, they aren't attacking face. So they decided they will go for the poison plan, which is interesting. I want to make... Okay.
tactics may never be restored.
Okay. So no Mirrex for the next turn. You know what? Let's go with the Reach. Is there something we want to extract? Not yet. Not yet. Huh. The problem is that this is a win con that goes around our Celestus, and Celestus is how we, deal with stuff. So I think we need to go with the big score. Like, we need to ramp and go for this juicy robbery. Thank you. This does something. Let's go for the cover up if anything. Alright, we're getting there. Also, he proved to, enjoy tapping. And we like control decks that like to tap. We're not one of them. Alright, guys. I think I can survive this one. And this creates some pressure. This is not the card that you really want to see. To be fair, it's not super deadly, because we need to cast the spells until end of turn. And they have control reactive spells, so we won't have targets. We can just hit lands and removal, basically. Maybe we'll steal some win con. So the threat is there. The threat is there. And the mice will be such a problem. Like, this will be very, very hard. We need to go for some good plays, man. Because we're already at 4. It's not scary yet, but it will be in a second. I will burn one treasure. I think we need to motivate our opponent to start reacting a little bit. He can ignore it because he's winning the race, but I can invest one card into it. So we will cast first Robber at instant speed, I think. The problem is that they have Make Disappear, right? So, 2, 3, 5. So 5 for sure. 3, 5. Celestus, so 6. And 7. If they make Disappear, so we can 8 man. Then we need to go all the way, right? It's either 9 or 5. Man, this is so rough. 3, 5, 9. Alright, you know what? I think I know. Oh man, this will be close. I think I know. I kinda gave up our plan, so now he will be more careful with the taps. So if I knew what the outcome is, I wouldn't, I should think more main phase, but it will be boring for you guys, so that's why I need to play a bit differently. Because then main phase, he doesn't know you're planning your end step play. So if you want to be like you're, really actually good at Magic, you need to play like this. Then you don't give away that you want to do something at end step. This is a problem. This is 3 poison already. Oh man, not good. So the point is that when we exile the cards, alright, that's good. He's tapping out, man. Alright. Let's go. 4, 5, 6. Let's go for 6, because then we don't burn any treasures, right? And we want them for the next play. Oh boy. Oh boy, those are cards, you know? And the idea is that we will exile his cards, possibly counter spells. Okay, no counter spells, unfortunately. So I wanted counter spells, you know? I think we go with the Sunfall. We could go with the Suns twice. Man, this is so good. So I can use those 3 cards until end of turn, I believe. The rest I can use permanently. So I can Sunfall and get a token to defend against Mirex. That would help a little bit. We will also double spell, so we will fix our hand a little bit. It's not bad, but it can always be better. Are there any good cards? No. No. We could also go for the Twilight. 3-5, but then he Sunfalls, and that's a good situation for him. Yeah. Okay, the mana is important, because this needs the mana that they actually use to cast it. So that's why Corvods gives treasures, so we can activate those, you know, cool things. And you know what? We can just steal his land. That will make casting spells a little bit easier later. And what do we do? Go for the throw doesn't do much. We need 2 mana for the lockdown. Yeah, I think we pass the turn for now. The good Reverie, I guess, but... Alright. It's fine. This will be a hard game. But if we create some pressure, he will need to start tapping out. Well... You know what? I'm pretty happy. I have my go for the throat. Oh boy. You are right. I did not expect this. Oh boy. Man, that's my whole mana. That was good. Man, I like it. That was so sneaky. It nearly got me, man. Alright, however, now he is fully tapped. He is fully tapped. You know what? Guys, this is the time. To Inferno. If you like big plays, this is one of them. So I could save 1 mana, 3, 6. I could no, going for 6 is already like we need to go there. It will be hard to play the game from there. I could also go 4, exile 8 cards and keep this. That would be the defensive approach. If he has Rexy, you know what? Oh, we should deadly cover up and get rid of the Rex. I think. Alright, let's go for it. Let's go for it. 4, 5, 6. Let's go. If anything else, it will be at least epic, alright? Because we might be too late with the poison counters. Oh man, he's playing full bounty controlling. Alright, that's the problem. See, if we're attacked by life, it wouldn't be a problem at all. Like, I would just Celestus out of the way with this. However, against poison, like, I can heal back to 20, it still doesn't matter. So let's see. I hope he doesn't have Rex. He should be playing 1 or 2 in the deck. And he's like halfway through the oh no, he's way longer, you know. So this will be harsh. We need to create a lot of blockers for the rest of the game. Okay, we survived, you know? We kinda survived. And do I want to draw something? Do I want to draw something? Not yet. I like my cards. Mirex is a good card here. Let's play the untapped land from his colors, but I want something with white. Then we can start. Man, if that wasn't poison, look how much life gain we have. Alright, so we need to sweep the board. Or we can go Sunset Reverie. We will draw a card, right? But they can kill everything, man. I think we need to go a little bit of tortoise action, you know? So that means I should probably start with the Reverie. Surveil, Synergy, that... Oh, this is a very good card. This is a very good card. I mean, I can go for the Sky Turtle. So that forces a sweeper, right? That kind of forces a sweeper. Let's go for it. Like, I need to have a lot of stuff, man. Like, it also has the ward, but I think they will just Sunfall. Well, but then they cannot attack, right? So there's something. But man, being at 9 poison is not super comfortable. Oh, they will keep removing it. Yeah, I think we're dead. Like, our start was a little bit too slow for them. Like, we took way too much poison. We should be at 4 or 5 poison right now, and that would give us the time. But man, like, the Mirrex is such a strong card, unfortunately. It's not 100% sure it's over, but I think it will be. Oh, that's awkward. That's awkward. Yeah, I also think that I should go with... Let's go like let's go like this. I should go with the Deadly Cover-Up and extract the Rex from his deck, most likely. Right now, yeah, the Trample will get us. Good guy, my friend. Appreciate it. You know, always nice to see Shigeki deck on the ladder. Well, that was a good one. I hope you guys enjoyed. If I'm losing, I don't mind losing to Control. They earned it. Alright guys, we'll be quick with this one. You have seen some of the cards, and what about this twist? I mean, it's so fun, man. When you cast Chandra into Twinferno, into Robbery, on top of using all the treasures you accumulated for the full game for this extra X, suddenly you can mill them for insane amounts. And you have seen, during the games you just literally play your opponent's deck, and it's so frustrating because how can a deck, any deck in you know, Magic history, win against itself when they have 5 cards and you have 20 cards? Like, you're playing the same thing, but you have 4 times more. You also have other deck on top of it. And that's the feeling that no other deck will give you. And I think that's super cool. Like, it reminded me of playing Lich Mastery deck when I had like 30 cards in my hand. And I just tried to, you know, tailor my answer to the situation every single turn for 10 turns straight. So yeah, anyway, back to the deck. I really like the deck. I think it's pretty cool. It has a little bit less value than the blue decks that we have been playing. But if you want to go over the top with the Robbery, I think this is the kind of deck that does it the best, just with those big scores and Twinferno. Like, you can even increase this and this if you are feeling junky and you just want to have fun with it. And yeah, I enjoyed it. So I hope you guys as well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for just being part of the channel. That is so amazing, so supportive. I know we are talking about it every day, but you know, I'm making videos every day, and every day you guys help me so much. Like, it's so much easier to make a cool, fun deck knowing that you guys will enjoy it. So thank you for that. You are a core of the channel, and yeah, I couldn't be more thankful to have you. So thank you, and see you tomorrow.